Before we begin, I'm trying to reach 10,000 subscribers before the end of the year to make all these special videos, so if you like the content here, please consider subscribing to help fulfill Project 10K. Thank you. Now on to the video. Hello everybody, and welcome back to yet another video. As you can see, we're doing something a bit out of the ordinary today. I have upgraded my phone. I used to be using an iPhone 7, which of course is pretty old at this point, and unfortunately, last night, after 6 years of use that I got out of it, it stopped functioning, and today I spent many long hours going to different places, seeing what they could do about it, since it got stuck in a situation where it's constantly stuck on the on screen where you just see nothing but black and then the white Apple logo. It's doing something that's apparently called boot looping, where it's stuck constantly rebooting itself. I eventually had to hand it off to somebody who works in data recovery to see if they could recover stuff, but I went off and I got my phone upgraded, so now I have an iPhone 14. That's right, the number has doubled. my iPhone has doubled to the second newest model. I'm sure they'll roll out a new one in a few months. I know they typically do it around September, October, and I just wanted to film this video to do sort of the camera test, because from the filming I've done so far, I found it really interesting. It's so much more advanced. It's so much clearer. I fear it might be a little too oversaturated. So if you guys think that, definitely let me know in the comments. Certain shots just look a bit too bright to me. And that's something I could definitely adjust in editing if it continues to be a problem. There are also so many different settings with this camera. It's absolutely insane. But just like, look at everything. Everything is so like crisp and clear and bright. I turned the camera on myself and it's like, it's brighter and clearer than my own vision, you know? This phone shoots me more clearly than I see myself when I look in the mirror. And it's honestly insane that we could just have this in our pockets at this point, you know? So I just have a regular Cars One McQueen out here just to test it, and it's really beautifully clear. And I want to test some of the different modes and take you guys along with me. So this is the cinematic camera mode. It advertises depth of field. So what it does is it identifies a face, and now it's going to start tracking my face if it's working properly. There we go. It started tracking my face, and what it's going to do is blur out everything that's not my face. So I could do a dramatic shot like this where it stays clear on my face and then blurry over on my bed back there, which is interesting. I've tried this out with a few different things. For example, I tried it with my Marvel Legends over here. With this setting on, it's really desperately struggling to identify a face because there are so many here, and they are also not real faces. It's moved from Doctor Strange. I've tried to focus it on Wolverine here, and it's really funny to just see it constantly shift. It's on Juggernaut now. Let's see, can we move it onto the box back there, maybe onto Beast? Let's see, let's go to the ones flying up here. Can we get it onto maybe Thor over here, or Magneto? Yeah, really interesting. Look at it now. Now it's on Thor. Wow, okay. What about for, say, Cars Adventures? Can I get a dramatic shot of Fillmore here where we focus on him and we sort of don't focus on the rest? Can I get that? I guess maybe, right? So it's kind of tracking Fillmore. Interesting. Definitely going to have to mess around with that a bit more. Something else I realized that I think is going to be really helpful for me to remember while just messing around with the camera, I realized that holding it a bit further away from the car I'm focusing on, say in a review, is actually better than holding it a bit closer, just because the camera is so powerful. If I keep it more towards the center here, a bit further back, it definitely works a bit better. I was really struggling with having it zoom in and focus on smaller details when I had the camera moved in further. So that's just me having to readjust, you know, how I review items and everything like that. Just having to sort of move it back a bit. just gonna get used to holding the car a little bit further back. One thing I'm really interested in doing, and it's gonna be a great first review for this camera, is the Glow Racer Dan Garcia here. If you've seen my other Glow Racer reviews, you may know that I have trouble, my camera had trouble capturing them glowing in the dark on camera, but this phone has a new option called night mode, which it immediately turns on when you're in darker places. We're going to go outside for a second to try that out, but let's charge up Dan Garcia first. All right, so he's not charged up to be all that bright, but you could see it comes off beautifully clearly. Just look out the outside in general. That's really impressive. Sorry for any background noise. Welcome to New Jersey at 10 p.m. in August. It's very loud out here. Let's see. Ooh. Wow, yeah, I'm honestly impressed. If I ever do another like vlog or something, like the Disney vlog, if I ever do that the next time I go on vacation, it's gonna look so cool at night. It's gonna look so cool. So honestly, while I had a day full of a lot of struggles, a lot of trouble, a lot of issues, I'm optimistic for this, because I think it honestly looks pretty solid, and I'm excited to be able to make some higher quality content in terms of visual stuff. It still blows me away how clear this is. Definitely let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. I'm gonna go upload this and then probably go to sleep because, man, I'm really tired. See you guys next time. Bye now. Usually I do the finger snap here, but I can't. I'm holding a car. I'm sorry.